I'm Dr. Marcie from Behavior and Beyond, where I bring you realistic ideas for the real life behavior you face. Today, it's time for a heart to heart. Have you been talking about the fact that your small being just doesn't listen, no matter what you do, no matter what you say, no matter how many times you repeat yourself? This child just won't listen. Are you ready to pull your hair out? Are you super frustrated? I get it. This is probably one of the top complaints that I hear from adults around the country. It's a challenge, but there's so many things that you can do to change it. So here's the first question. Are you giving really ambiguous, slightly confusing directions to your kids, or asking them questions when you mean to be giving them directions? So, for example, do you say, I really think that maybe you should go brush your teeth right now? Because that's not a direction. And all too often, that is what I hear adults saying to small beings. Well, of course they don't listen to you. Of course they didn't follow your direction. You didn't actually give one. If you said, go brush your teeth, that's a direction. So the first thing in figuring out if your small being isn't listening to you is, are you being clear with your language? In order for them to follow a direction, you have to be clear, right? When you want them to do something, you say, go brush your teeth. It's time to sit down. When your small being asks you a question, do you hem and haw over the answer, or do you give a clear answer? Mommy, can I have ice cream right now? Well, honey, it's really close to dinner time, so I'm not sure that's such a great idea. Beautiful language model for your small being, but not exactly a clear language answer. So when they ask you again and again and again for ice cream, it's because you didn't actually say no. Mommy, can I have ice cream? Nope, we're about to have dinner. Clear answer. That way they can actually start listening to you. The big rule to remember is that you have to speak with purpose because your words matter. And if you are clear and specific with the words you use and the language you speak with, your small beings will be able to follow. All too often, we are ambiguous and confusing, which makes it really, really challenging for your small beings to follow through. So if you're facing a challenge of your small being not listening to you, you might want to consider if you're being clear with them. If you're not, super easy. Start paying attention to your words and start speaking with purpose. It will take some energy to switch your own behavior habits, but totally worth it in the long run if it gets you a small being that listens. I hope you found this tip helpful, and thank you for spending this time with me. There are more heart-to-hearts to come, so stay tuned. But if you want more behavioral advice, head over to my website, www.behaviorandbeyond.net, and sign up for my mailing list. I email out tidbits of behavioral wisdom that I think you are going to find super helpful. And always remember, subscribe below. Thank you so much for spending your time with me, and I look forward to talking with you soon. Remember, blue skies are ahead. Let's get there together.